Watch this though. Yeah, we're a little bit at the wrong stage of the game, but whoa! Please. I hate this game so much. Please. 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 What the fuck? So I normally don't do fights off camera. I did the intro about 2 hours ago, but I'm scratching the intro because it was literally 50 attempts of me dying to Moonlord. So we're picking up here. But basically what it ended up doing was I fought who did I fight? I fought Duke Fisher on Empress of Light, Betsy. It was all, you know, pretty cool. It was pretty trill, right? I think I'll have that in the intro. But it came to Moonlord. And here's the thing with Moonlord. Okay, Moonlord has this thing where his phases are resistant to all damage types except for one. So let's say right here, this phase, you can only do solar damage or melee damage, right? And if you don't, he has a damage reduction buff. He will go through solar, ranger, mage, and summoner until finally it is like multi-class. So then you can actually do regular damage, right? The thing is though, as the clicker class, that's the only phase that I can do damage. So yeah, I'm just gonna let him kill me. But as you can see, in my inventory, I have a Vortex Beater and a Nebula Arcanum, which I did use sometimes. I'm sorry, I literally had to, or else I would have actually cried. But even like during the phases of like, just kill me. Even during the damage type of that phase, it is still ridiculously stupid. Like you will sit there and throw pebbles at the Moonlord. So yeah, this is the loadout I went with. I basically kind of swapped a lot of my DPS things for like survivability. So like the Soaring Insignia to dodge more, the Precision Seal to I think this like reduces your hurt box. And I also switched to Gaia armor, which is more of like a multi-class armor set. Hear me out, right? Usually boss fights, if it's a successful boss fight attempt, it takes about 1 minute. This took me almost 5 to 7 minutes. As someone that is clicking nonstop, that was too painful. So yeah, that's why I kind of use some of these weapons a little bit. Towards the end, I wasn't really doing it because my clicker class actually was kind of scaling a little bit better because I don't know. I think I locked in towards the end, but yeah, dude, 50 attempts, each attempt taking like 5 minutes at a time. Yeah, I was zooted. I'm exhausted. I did not want to include the rest of that. Yes, yeah, that's why there's no intro to this video. But now, guess what? Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Adrian, and welcome back to another Terraria Clicker Class Fargo episode. This is definitely probably the most taxing episode, but I will say this, right? Because we beat Moonlord, we can now actually just go ahead and just start crafting all of the accessories that we need, including the Crucible of Cosmos to like combine everything. I don't know if I'm going to show that on camera because it's so much crafting, but I guess I'll show off the cool stuff. But yeah, basically now we're kind of in the easier part of FARGO'S. We just have to fight all the champions, which are really trill. They're really calm fights. And then we'll start moving into all of the FARGO'S Soul final bosses, such as Eridanus, who I really like, and then Abomination, and then finally the Mutant. So yeah, I'm gonna try and let's see. I want to make the Crucible of Cosmos. So this is like the main final crafting station. I have a couple of Luminite. To make this crafting station, you need a lot of stuff. You can see how there's kind of a problem right now, right? So oh my god, a lot of stations. So I'll just be right back. I'm just gonna craft everything. But yeah, hopefully this episode we can wrap up some of the champions and move past Moonlord. I feel horrible. Like I'm tired, but I'm not tired from what I did. I'm tired at the fact that the Moonlord whooped me so many times. Whatever, dude. Crucible of the Cosmos. Every crafting station, very cool. All right, the big thing I want to make is the Gamer's Essence upgrade. Master Player Soul. Can I make this? I need a bunch of clickers. Master Player Soul. I need. Oh my god. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and farm for everything, and then just come back, cause then I can show you guys all the cool stuff, not the farming stuff. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and I have grinded for 10 hours. It took me a little bit, but I got everything that I needed. Real quick, I'm gonna go over everything that we grinded because I did say that I was gonna do the grinding off camera, and I feel like that's a little bit weird to say without explaining what exactly I did. But before we get into that, as you guys know, I was at TwitchCon and I made a TikTok with my friend. I just want to show you guys because I think it's so funny. So we had a workshop where we had to do a TikTok in like 15 minutes. So we made this up on the spot.
Bro, watch out. Bro.
Yeah, no, that's it. I just thought it was really funny. But anyway, so let's get into what I grinded for. So weapons wise, we're pretty much the same. We're using the Moonlord clicker and the mice clicker. I have made myself the full mice mask, which is from like the solar fragments and whatnot, right? For the mice clicker class or whatever. Now I went ahead and crafted a whole bunch of accessories. Now these are insanely hard to craft. I only made the ones that I need right now, but basically the Colossus soul is a very large crafting recipe for a lot of survivability items. This took me about 2 hours, maybe 1 hour to craft because I had a lot of the materials already and you can kind of craft a lot of it anyway. The next big thing is the master player soul. This one was really fast. This was just all of the clicking accessories that we already had in the game. So I just put everything that I had. I had to get a couple of things like these other clickers. Some of these clickers were like from, I think, Nautilus. Some of them were from like the golden, or not the golden, the chest in the dungeon that you had to farm for. And then all of these other ones are like the frozen clicker from like Frost Queen, Ice Queen. But this is also really easy to craft. This one, the flight mastery soul, was a little bit harder to get. This one has a lot of wings. The only hard wings that I had to get were, I believe, the Empress wings, because you actually need to farm Empress and it was like a 7% chance to drop. So this will allow us to, you know, fly and be more tanky and also have all of our clicking accessories. But then we went ahead and I got the supersonic soul. So this combines your Aeolus boots and a bunch of movement accessories. So this is really nice. Because of this, we now have like very fast speed. We are very speedy. We can control our flight. It'll make it easier for us to fight all of the endgame bosses, because only now from here on out is going to get so much more harder and much more difficult. So we need to really start min-maxing. Now I did get a force. Forces are a little bit different than these like souls, right? Forces are combinations of like sets. So I went ahead and got the enchantments for motherboard, RGB, overclock, precursor, and mice. I already had half of these. I just needed to craft RGB and the mice enchantment, which are basically kind of just like their full sets. You can get the galaxies painting from, I believe, the traveling merchant, which you can actually convert from the bone merchant. So it was really easy to get. It wasn't too bad. It was just more tedious than anything. And the last thing I made was the menacing heart of the master. This thing was actually really easy to get. I had all of these items already from just killing all of the bosses. I don't know what it does, but we're keeping it on. But yeah, that is our current loadout right now. Let me put on the Colossus soul, and yeah, let's do this. Now, because we beat Moonlord, the way that the structure of the endgame of FARGO'S is going to go is that we need to fight the champions. Now, as you can see over here, there's champions of Timber. I beat Timber because I wanted to test out my build just to see if it was good. There's Terra, Earth, Nature, Life, Death, Spirit, Will. These guys are pretty easy. They're much more chill. However, they can be a little bit tricky. However, in today's episode, we should be able to knock down all of them and hopefully get to the final one, Eridanus, the champion of the cosmos. He is basically the first final endgame boss. And then after him, there's going to be Abomination and then finally Mutant. Without further ado, let's do it. But yeah, I feel way better right now. I had a full night's sleep. I grinded for everything. So now my gear should be pretty good. I don't know what I'm missing. To summon the champions, you need the Sigil of Champions, and where you actually summon it, like what biome, it gives you a different champion. So as you can see, I summoned the champion of Timber, and here he is. Very fast. So in terms of damage, our damage is not bad. Definitely a little bit on the faster and higher DPS side, however, at the cost of my stamina. So yeah, we're doing pretty well though. I already killed him one time, like I said, to just test out the DPS. But as you can see, our DPS is, we're hitting about 20-ish K, maybe 40K, depending on whatever abilities are active at the time. Champion of Timber does split into 2 phases, so now he has a head phase. But yeah, I just want to get this done as soon as possible because I want to play Pokemon. Every single time you kill a champion, they drop up their enchantments. Enchantments are really important because that's how you make the forces, and we're going to need every single force in the game anyway. We're missing wood, pearl wood, and an ebon wood, so we're actually going to continuously keep farming. So yeah, we need to keep basically not even just killing it one time, we have to keep summoning it and keep farming it. But yeah, I feel really good. I feel really good. I think definitely the hardest boss was Moonlord, simply because of like the class thing, which is why I kind of caved in and kind of used my class stuff a little bit. I'm sorry that I did that, but genuinely it is for my sanity. I don't know if I could even do that on my own. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and probably play for like 7 hours. Now we can deposit everything in here and we can make the wood force, the force of Timber. All right, so now I'm gonna put this in my inventory. You're gonna notice that we're gonna start collecting a lot of them to try and make this one, which is every single like force in the game per se. But for now, we're just gonna keep it in our inventory. I want to just replace my Verdant Doomsayer mask eventually. So let's go ahead and do the next champion. It is Champion of Terra. I believe he is underground, so let's just go ahead and go underground. Yeah, I would say FARGO'S, for me personally, whenever I think about mods, FARGO'S is like the accumulation of crafting. I love that. That's like my favorite part about Terraria, where you can kind of combine everything. Oh, this is a material, let me combine it. Oh my gosh, our mining speed is insane, dude. Oh my god. Okay, Sigil of Champion. Okay, he's a little bit on the tanky side. Oh, Never mind. Whoa. Wait, don't crash. Don't crash. What's happening? So yeah, as you can see, it's kind of fun. It's like the bosses are kind of mini bosses. You're kind of strong. Dude, I think the clicker class is broken right now, though. I got it. Okay, so now we're all done here. That was Champion of Terra, all done. Let's throw it all in here. And now let's make our next force, the Force of Terra. So all of these have their like own unique effects, which is really cool. So yeah, some of these are very specific and very helpful for whatever class you're building, like melee, whatever. But we're running clicker, so this is better for us anyway. Gee, I have a bunch of skills I can use. Okay, let's do the next one. Champion of Earth. Interesting. Underworld. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can see how like Moonlord was the big like stopping point, because once you beat Moonlord, you can get the souls and you can get the forces, and just the game really just opens up. Like FARGO'S soul is just amazing. Like Moonlord really is like the skill check. It is like the bottleneck. All right, boom. This guy's a little bit scary actually. Okay. Okay. We just have a lot of buffs. I think one of the items that we got gives us infinite buffs, or every buff in the game, which is kind of ridiculous. I just gotta play this fight slow. Just die. Just die. Okay. Wait, I gotta farm it for the enchantments? Oh, no. So yeah, like you could farm the enchantments on your own if you want, or you could just wait until you get the champions. Some of the enchantments are definitely worth getting early on anyway. This is just a really nice, easy way to like circle back everything and make it where you don't have to craft and find every single item in the game. Come on, Mithril. I think I got it. Nice. Okay, we got all of them. So now we have the Force of Earth. Now, next one, nature. Okay, so this was the one that I actually did struggle a bit on. I believe this is the underground ice biome. Oh, God. I don't know how to dodge that. Come on. Yes. Okay. Wow, that was really hard. Don't know how to dodge it. I'm gonna stand still and pray. Oh, wait. I think we gotta circle around it. And we got it. Okay. The Force of Nature. Next one. Champion of Life. Oh, man. Hollowed. Okay. Oh, God. It's Lifelight. I'm just gonna stand still. Wait, I just stood still. Woo. I think I got everything. I got turtle. I got it. Okay. So now we have everything. Like, it's just a lot of boss fights, but I like it. It's nice. It's like back and forth. What is this called again? Force. Okay. Next one. Champion of Death. This is the evil biome. Okay. So this guy's actually pretty easy. I think he's like the easiest one. Okay. This boss fight's kind of insane. Whoa. I'm dead. Oh my. Let's do a different champion. Champion of Will. Just Duke Fishron, I think. No, it's not. What the fuck? Whoa. Oh my God, that was hard. Oh, you already know that when we do. Okay, you know what? Honestly, I'll just try out all the other champions like one time. I don't think I need to get all their enchantments, because even if I do, I have to kill the Abomination to even craft all of it. What does Eridanus drop? He drops the wizard enchantment. Okay, so he also drops enchantments. Oh, yeah, dude. Actually, screw it, dude. I'm gonna try, let's do Champion of Spirit. I believe he's in the desert, underground desert. And then I think we'll just go and straight do, because I don't want to farm them all if I can't do anything with it, right? I think the enchantments are more so there to like help you. If you actually are struggling with Eridanus, you could like swap out and try out different forces. But I think we're pretty much set with what we want. Our mining speed is disgusting. I mean, like, why do we even try? Like, if you show this to a Victorian era child, they would just explode. I wish I had my City Buster. All right, anyway, let's just try it out. And I face tanked it. Wow, that's 1 HP left. What? It grabbed me. It's stealing my HP. I'm just gonna try the final one. I'm gonna do Eridanus. Yeah, that's all the champions. Yay. And 2 of them totally did not kill me. Let's try Eridanus, the hardest champion in the game. Let's see if we can kill it. Let's try Eridanus, the hardest champion in the game. Let's see if we can kill it. Let's do this. Music. This is actually gonna be really hard. He cycles through all of the lunar stuff. Oh my God, I hate this move. Second phase. Things get serious. Vortex. Oh fuck, wrong direction. Nice. Lasers down. Lasers down. Lasers down. Oh. Heal in 2 seconds! No, what the? What is this? Oh, I got it. Oh, we killed him. Oh my god, we killed him. Dude, you know what's crazy? When I originally fought him for the first time, I think it took me like 2 days. It was so... Hey, drops a Crucible of the Cosmos? But yeah, that's Eridanus. And that's technically all the champions. I lost 2 of them, but we're not going to think about that. But the reason why it doesn't matter is because we can't even use all the materials anyway from the champions to fight Abomination, because we need to get... Wait, rid of them. Let's go ahead and fight Eridanus again, because we do need to get the armor set. I believe it will be better than... Actually, will it be better than my mice clicker armor set? Ah, screw it. Let's just try Abomination. Abomination's curse. But yeah, you can see how the game is getting like much more ramped up. Like I said, I would normally go slower. I think when I first played Fargo, it took me like the whole year. But this time I do, like I said, I just want to play some goddamn Pokemon. All right, there it is. Abomination's curse. Okay. So in terms of fighting Abomination and Mutant, Abomination is weaker, but Zam is he hard. So hold on. It's 2:30 right now. Let's see how many attempts it takes. Fight between gods right now, dude. Now he's in his true form. I can see your attacks. Ow! Fuck! What the fuck? Ah! Damn. Oh god. I forgot about that. Damn it! I'm burning to death. I'm dead. Oh no! Cross corners. Ow. Crap. Hug in the middle. Dodge missiles. I don't know. Oh god. This was hard. Damn! You know what? I have a plan. I'm gonna fight Eridanus again real quick. Oh my god, my wrist. There it is. Abominable energy. We also got the abominable wand, which I will actually put on because this is actually really, really cool. Yeah, folks, this means that in the next episode with this abominable energy, normally you actually should make like a weapon, like one of these guys, and use it in the fight, I believe, right? I think. Magical clicker. I can make a new clicker. Mysterious energizer found from using 10 really forbidden tomes. All right, but anyway, hold up. I'm gonna throw in this for, I'm gonna keep this abominable one. I'm gonna throw this in here. What can I make? Eternal armor. Styx armor. Eternal armor. Oh no, eternal armor is from endgame. Okay, so we can make Styx armor, which I definitely want to make. This is like the armor that we're going to want to have in the fight. I mean, is it? Probably. We also want to start making all of these other items, and hopefully we can make, just out of like curiosity sake, right? Can I fight the mutant right now? Abomination voodoo doll. So it's kind of interesting. You have to throw it into lava, right? We're so cooked. We're so cooked. Yeah, Mutant is also immune to time stop. We barely did any damage. I'm going to save all of that for next episode. I'll probably have everything ready, but thank you guys so much for watching. We're very much at the end. I cannot wait to play Pokemon, but as soon as I wrap this up, we'll be on Pokemon. We'll be having fun. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This series has been an absolute blast. And yeah, guys, it's been Adrian.